All right, guys. I'm going to see. Welcome, welcome. If you are here watching to my first ever live. And of course, that's my dog going to start barking. All right. We're going to get that dog really quick. So, first ever live. There may not be anybody coming in, but I just wanted to do a couple of announcements. And hello to anyone coming in. We're trying to get the dog settled so we can have a quiet live. And I'm just going to cover a couple things tonight. Probably won't be on very long, but I would jump in and try this out for the first time ever. So hopefully it goes well. All right. Bear with me, guys, just a few minutes. Bear with me, guys, just a few minutes. I'm turning my sound down so I can see.
Is this watching you?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's good. Is that okay? Everybody can see me and hear. Let me know if you can hear me okay, too. If anybody, I see a couple of people in here. It could be just me. But if you're in here and you can hear me, let me know. If not, we're going to give it just a few more minutes to see if anybody comes in, and then we'll go from there. Hey, Tony. I'm still getting used to StreamYard since it's my first time. Hey, Mom. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, I see a chat popping up now. I should have had you to show me how to do it, Tony. Hey, Tony, let me see if I can. Well, I don't want to block you for sure. Hey, Susan. Hey, Amanda. Oh, wow. I'm so glad to see people here. I wasn't sure how it would go. I'm going to, Anthony, my husband's going to be my moderator. And my son, if you see Sheba, that is my son. He may also be able to moderate for me as well. I'm going to try, and Anthony's doing moderating, so I'm going to try and go. Tony, if you don't mind, I may make you Anthony's doing moderating, so I'm one of my admins too to help Anthony until he can get to. Let me see. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. All right. So hopefully that's okay with you, Tony. I will let you. Anthony's going to help moderate, but if you can drop some links for me, because Anthony's not quite sure how to drop links, so be sure you drop your link to your channel and anybody else that comes in, if you don't mind. I appreciate that. Hey, Jamie. Jamie's Country Living. And I think I'm a little bit behind. So I'm trying to watch this and not everything else. So how is everybody's Friday? Do you guys got big plans for the weekend? Thanks, Anthony, for doing Tony's channel. We don't have a lot of big plans. We got church. There's Sheba. Sheba is my son, Nathaniel. He's also going to help moderate as well. Trying to keep up with everything. So mainly, I'm just jumping in, trying to learn live. I've never done live. I've actually been terrified of them for the most part. But I do have a few announcements. I want to talk about some upcoming videos, and I have my first collaboration that I'm actually hosting in November, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. So, yeah. And I'm so excited. My mom is here, guys. If you see that, Brenda Stevens, that is my mom. So I'm really glad to have her here with us tonight. Trying to make sure I hadn't missed anybody. Amanda is one of my dear, dear friends here locally. So I'm pleased to have her. Anthony, can you see Jamie's Country Living? If you need help, you can. Okay, you share it here. I'll do it for you, Jamie, so you can help Anthony. Okay, I'll let Jamie add me in too, because she does it. That way she can help you too. Hopefully we won't have any. Thank you, Jamie. And thank you, Anthony, for helping. This is kind of new. I kind of threw him into it, kind of said, he's been pushing me to go live. So he is my biggest cheerleader. But I kind of said, well, I need you to moderate then. Yeah, you have a blue wrench, Tony. Welcome to, I figured you how to do it. You do it so well for everybody else. So, yes. So, I got my phone going over here and it's behind. So I'm going to try not to look at that. Maybe I'll put that down. Jump in the water and swim or sink, right, Tony? Because that's what I told Anthony. Actually, was Leanne from Midnight Farmhouse. She's been saying, just do it. Just do it. And I said, yes, sink or swim. And I think that's probably how I've learned a lot of stuff. Thank you, Jamie. Brenda is my mom. She probably, I don't know, maybe, are you going to start doing videos too for us, Mom? I have a demanding puppy over here. So if y'all hear that, that's him. Use the phone for chat. Okay, good advice. And you guys can help me. So just look at the chat. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that delay will throw you off on it. No, Lexi. Do you guys, dogs are like kind of like little kids. You know how you get on the phone? Somebody calls and you get on the phone and your kids have been quiet for hours. And then, no, Mom's not doing videos. You get on the phone and instantly that's when they need you or get loud. Well, these dogs, we have 2 little lap dogs and they're kind of like that. The minute you get into something, they are needing attention. So I don't have a ton of stuff. I'm kind of just here. I wanted to talk about upcoming videos. You guys, I've been doing, there's a lot of collaborations going on for Croctober. I am not in, yeah, Jamie. It never fails, right? I'm not in Croctober, any of those wonderful collaborations. I have been watching them and loving them, but I've actually been doing just a kind of like a Carrie's Croctober on my channel this month. I've just been sharing all kinds of crock pot recipes, not all kinds. Every week I share one. I don't get to put out a lot of videos because I am working on my food blog most of the time, and I do this when I can. So I appreciate everybody that does come in tonight and everybody that watches my videos. I mainly wanted to talk about the next few videos that I have coming out. I have another crock pot video coming out this week. I'm trying to decide. I have a couple. I have the crock pot pumpkin butter. And then I thought about doing an Instapot recipe to kind of mix it up a little bit. But the main thing I was going to talk about is in November, I am hosting my very first collaboration, and that I'm calling it Thanksgiving Pies 2022. So that's really exciting. We have a lot of great YouTubers that are joining in, including Tony is going to do a pie for me, so I'm really excited about that. Yes, who doesn't love pie, especially around Thanksgiving, right? And I think I have a pretty good mix of channels, really good channels, and I have some that are going to do sugar-free pies. We've got some that are going to do savory pies, and different things like that. And I'm even going to, on the 13th, I'm actually going to can apple pie filling and maybe pear. I think it's going to be apple. We got a couple things coming off in this area or in harvest right now, but 4 Jars is one of the sponsors of some of the gift prizes. And so I love their jar lids. And I think what I'm going to do on that day on the 13th is show, hey, Blue, thank you for coming in. It's good to see you all the way from Australia. Oh, wait, is it Australia? Or am I got that wrong? I know you're across the pond, right? I know that because you're so good to be up really late sometimes on the lives. I know. Blue, yeah. But it's good to see you guys. Thank you, Jamie, for putting that in there, and Tony. But what I was saying is, like, on the 13th of November, I'm going to actually show how to can apple pie. Yes, UK. Sorry about that, Blue. Thank you. So I'm going to can apple pie filling using my 4 jar lids. And so I think that would be good because that's kind of new to me. And I thought maybe if there was somebody else that was new to canning pie filling, there's a, that they would like that. And plus it goes along with pies. Who wouldn't want apple pie filling in their cupboard all year long, right? Tony, his pie that I'm not going to tell you what it is because he may not want you to know, but it sounds really good. Oh, hey, prepping for heaven. Yeah, I love pie too. Probably too much. Probably too much. But that's okay. I'm going to do, like I was saying earlier, for those of us that love pie, but sugar doesn't love us. I am going to have a couple of people do keto friendly or basically sugar free or diabetic free. Um, okay, Tony says he has no secrets. Hopefully, I can remember. Anthony, can you help me remember? Is it the jam pie, Tony? Is that right? Anthony will check for me, but I know. I think it was jam pie and something else. It sounded really good. But anyway, so there'll be a mix. There'll be sugar-free pies, and there will be regular pie, and then we're gonna have some savory pies because Blue's gonna do. I think it's British. Is it pork pies? Blue, you'll have to remind me. It's been a while. British pork pie. So I'm really excited about that one because I love savory meat pies. Yeah, can't. Yeah, so Tony's doing caramel apple jam pie. I mean, that sounds good too. Yeah, I love meat pie, so I can't wait to see that one, Blue. So yeah, I love bacon pies too. So I think there's going to be a good mix. There's going to be some. I'm sure there'll be some that actually we have one doing German apple pie, and that is the Little Homesteader Village. She's doing that, and then there's pumpkin pies, and then Jennifer, one of my favorite YouTubers, Jennifer over at. It's my favorite YouTuber, but now a Country Life. I can't believe I forgot her channel. But Jennifer and their family own a cranberry farm, so it's super cute, super neat to watch them. Right now, she is showing Harvest Day. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Jennifer. I know, right, Susan? We'll be wanting pie all week. I can't think about pie this weekend. I have a baby shower cake and a dozen or 18 cupcakes to decorate and deliver on Sunday. So I have to switch my focus to cake, but then it's all about pie. But Jennifer over at the A Country Life is doing a crayon apple pie, crunch pie. So that sounds good too. So lots, and then I'm going to do towards the end of the month a ham and cheese hand pie, showing you how to use leftover ham from Thanksgiving. So, because you always have leftovers after Thanksgiving, right? Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Blue. It's always good to go back and revisit stuff, huh? But it's always a little bit harder to revisit stuff when you're recording it. Because I don't know about you guys, but you think you know how to do something. I do too, Susan. She's one of my favorites. I've been watching it this week, her harvest. Um, Blue, when you're recording a video, it makes things even harder than when you're doing it without recording. So it's like, oh, but I can get it right. Yeah, Tony, it's going to be some really good ones. And Leanne from Mental Health, there's a whole list. I should put the link in there. Anything, if you want to, you can put the link in there. Put the link to the website if they want to go and see the calendar, the lineup. So he'll put a link in the chat here. And if you guys want to go and check out the date, if you scroll past all the rules and all that stuff, you guys can actually see the calendar and the dates and not everybody has their pie there, but we'll be updating it as we go. And you can check back there through the month too if you need a reminder. It's called A Country Life. I think Jennifer has over 40. Let me go and see if I can. 40,000, I mean, not over 40 subscribers. Let me see. Yeah, A Country Life. I'll put it in the, let's see if I can put it in there. Yeah, here it is. Jennifer is her name, and here's her channel link. If that comes through. Me too, Amanda. I love cranberries. I always try and buy them during the holidays when they go on sale and they're cheaper. Trying to make sure I don't miss any comment. They go on sale around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. I try and buy them when they go marked down and put them in the freezer. Oh, I bet that cranberry relish is good, Amanda. Oh, I bet it would be good with like brie or something. Oh yeah, those sound fancy. Prepping for heaven. And I wish I forgot your name. I know I knew your name, pray for heaven. So if you can remind me in the comments, I'm so sorry. I'm horrible. I try and keep up with everybody, but yeah, hot water pastry. I love the Great British Bake Off. I love that show. Is that the one you're talking about? Pray for heaven. Yes, that's Jennifer's channel. Yeah. Yeah. So this week, if you guys want to see how the cranberries are, she shows it all through the season, but they just got finished with the early harvest. Well, her videos are up to the early harvest. I think she probably films a little bit ahead, but then she'll be showing their big harvest where they drain all the beds. So it's really interesting to see how the cranberries start and how they flood the beds and pull them all in. It's really neat to watch all that if you guys are interested in that. Oh, well, happy birthday to your husband, Prepping for Heaven. I bet that was really good. I actually have a gluten-free, low-fat cranberry apple crisp on my blog that does really well too. And it's just the apple crisp basically with and it's sugar-free as well, no sugar added because apples have sugar, right? Yes, I know. I see Prepping for Heaven all the time in the chat, so I'm so glad to have them here. Trying to keep up. Okay. So let's see, whatever. So let's talk about. So there's going to be some prizes. I don't have those all set in stone yet for my Back to the Pie collaboration. I do know that 4 Jars has donated 2 $25 gift cards to their site. Yeah, I know. I didn't know where. Isn't this crazy? I didn't know where all the cranberries were produced, but I know now that they're up in Wisconsin. So it's really neat. I need to show Nathan how to do those. Oh, thank you, Lori. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream weekly. So what I had planned, it starts November the 1st and runs through the 22nd. So Thanksgiving is the 24th, right? So we're going to do 22 days. Because I figured, by then everybody's got their groceries. They are going to get me too, Amanda. I really like that tart flavor that mixed in. They'll already have their groceries and I don't know about you guys, but I usually start cooking a couple days out. So I figured we'd stop the pies about 2 days before Thanksgiving. And then we're going to have the live finale giveaway is on November the 28th. That way, because I didn't want to interrupt anybody's family time or their shopping time if they're Black Friday people. And then that Monday is the 28th. We'll do the oh, yeah. I need to look that one up. That her cranberry sauce. I know it's going to be a lot of good ones. A lot of good ones. Let me make sure. Cape Cod cranberries. I'll have to check it out where they're all grown. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any comments, guys. Bear with me. Anthony, have you seen any important ones that I've missed? So we'll have a couple other giveaways. I figure it's going to, I've seen a couple of pie cookbooks that I really like. I think I may grab to give away, but I do know right now we have 4 jars. There'll be some others. And just like any of the other collaborations, to be eligible, you'll just need to watch the videos. There's only one a day, so I'm not going to overload you guys because I know there are a lot of other amazing collaborations going on. And, like Tony, we'll talk about his in a minute. But there's just one video a day, and to be eligible for the prizes, you just need to make sure you watch the videos and you comment, like leave a comment on the videos, and yeah, and then you'll be eligible because we're going to do random comment pickers at the end on that 28. Oh, the cranberry collaboration would be a really good idea, Tony, for sure. Yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing those, Anthony. I was trying to think of what else I was going to tell you guys. Oh, I was trying to remember some of the other. Anthony put the link in there to our website where we have the information about the collaboration, but I'll talk a little bit more. I know that Tangi over at Freedom Homestead, she's one of the collaborators. She is doing a Kentucky Derby pie. Anna from Fermented Homestead, she's actually doing keto right now, so she's going to help me out with a keto. I think she's doing a keto savory pie, but don't hold her to that because you know a lot of stuff is going on. But she is doing a keto pie, so that's good, a good mix. Yes, so there is the Jamie. Can you put the link to Sherry's channel down there? So we're going to talk about that was one thing I was going to talk about too. So the Thanksgiving pie and or Tony, whoever can put Sherry's channel because I think it's Sherry doing the. No, it's not. It's Ashley from CNC Farms, and it's doing the cookie. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. There's so many I'm trying to remember because I am in the cookie challenge too. That one's going to be fun. I think it's Ashley over at CNC Farm. So if you guys, if you know I'm wrong, just go ahead and correct me in the comments. It won't bother me at all. So Ashley over at CNC Farms is doing that. Before I get too far into that, I was going to tell you. So this week I have a video coming out. It's most likely going to be a pumpkin butter in the crock pot since we're going with the crock pot theme. And then the next week, which I think it'll be the last week in October, is I have it already recorded. It is a jalapeno, basically like a jalapeno popper chicken, and that's in the crock pot too. And then we'll jump into November and start with the pie. So I hope you guys, if you've watched those videos, you're watching. Oh, I haven't even know what to do in strange things with the emoji, Lori. Oh, it erases it. Oh, wow. No, I don't think so, Amanda. I think it would be more than appropriate to have nothing but pies for Thanksgiving, right, guys? Oh, I see it. Thank you for putting Jamie's channel in there. So let's talk about other collaborations. We mentioned the Thanksgiving pies. If you guys have any questions, you can ask. Or if you think of any later, you can send me a message at mytable3@yahoo or under one of the videos. Sorry. Still getting over allergies and stuff. So let's talk about some other collaborations that I'm actually a part of over in November. So Tony Shepard here, he is actually hosting Noodle November, which is so fun. I think that's going to be so fun. It's going to, I wonder why, I've heard somebody else, Lori, talk about emojis messing with the comments too on another live. It wasn't me, but I was on a live and I seen somebody. And also, when they would use an emoji, the Nightbot would flag it or something. Tony probably has heard more stuff about that since he does more, but that's odd. Yeah. I'm the biggest typo queen. So when I'm typing in people's live, I'm trying to hurry up and it's like you can't even read it. It's not even English half the time. But what I was going to talk about is Tony is doing Noodle November. And if he wants to, you can put some more information in the comments. But I think it's going to be all about noodles. And he's graciously let us do any kind of noodles, but he's going to try and have a wide variety. I already have mine filmed and ready to go. Oh, look, there's Annie's Kitchen. Oh, hey, Annette. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And somebody can drop Annette's channel for us. So Tony let me do low carb version for noodles, which I appreciate. So I'm actually have it recorded already. It's like a chicken cordon bleu or creamy ham and cheese pasta is what it's called. Ham and chicken pasta is what it's called on my blog. So I did a video on that, and it is using a heart of palm pasta. So you guys if you're interested in that, you can check that out. And I actually give you more. So if you don't want to use the low carb pasta, don't worry. I talk about how you can use regular pasta as well. Just 2 pies. Is that what you're talking about, Lori? Not too many? Or maybe I'm behind. Yeah, thank you, Ainsley, for putting Annette's channel in there. Yeah, thank you, Tony, for posting that. So I'm really excited to see all the other forms of pasta. My friend Claire at Cookie Come Fun, I don't think she's made it in. She's going to try and come in, but they're on the West Coast like Tony. They're in California, so it's right at dinner time for her and her kids. But she's actually joined Tony's collaboration, and I know there's a lot of other channels there too that are going to make some amazing pasta dishes. Yeah, somebody's going to show off and make homemade pasta because I mean, show off in a good way because I've never made homemade pasta. I've made a lot of stuff, but I've never made homemade pasta. So I like it when channels show off because maybe I can learn from them. But really, I'm just kidding because I'm probably too lazy to do homemade pasta. I like to think I would make homemade pasta. I'm one of those people. Yes, please hit the thumbs up if you haven't. It really helps. I can't believe I have 10 or 11 people in here. I really appreciate you guys coming to help and support us on our first live. Need one more channel. Okay. If I hear of anybody, you'll have to tell us, Lori, what kind of pies you like. I should have made it an open collab. Maybe I'll do that too, where everybody can put their, because I'd like to see some of Lori's odd pies. So what kind of pies did you guys grow up eating? My mom, Brenda, you may have seen her. I think she's still here, probably just slowed down in comments, but we grew up with her coconut pie and chocolate pie. And they were amazing. People still fight over those at Christmas and Thanksgiving when she makes them. Okay. Well, this one's not an open collab because I didn't think that far ahead. So I guess that's a good thing. But my mom also made my dad's favorite. He loved egg custard pie. Or you guys ever have egg custard pie? It's super easy, but it really is good. You only need like sugar, heavy cream. Well, actually, my mom used evaporated milk, eggs, sugar, I believe. Didn't you, Mom, if you're in here? Did you use? I think she did. Well, in my low carb version, I use a sugar substitute, heavy cream, and eggs, and it's great. You can, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me that, Tony. I'll have to definitely keep that in mind. But let me know. Oh, yeah. Pecan pie is really my favorite pie. It really is my favorite pie, but I have not successfully made one sugar-free. We're not diabetic, but we try to eat sugar-free when we can. So I try to make our desserts here. A lot of times the ones I make, like the apple crisp I made the other day, if you guys seen that one, it was not sugar-free and it was so good. It took us a couple of days to eat it, but it was way sweet. It was way sweet. I should have made it with like a sugar-free brown sugar. It was delicious, but it was really sweet because we're not used to all that. Oh, I have a sugar-free butterscotch pie on my blah. We like it too. Yeah. Oh, see, I love meat pie. I love savory pies. That's why I can't wait to see Blues. And I think Anna told me she was doing a savory meat pie too. So we'll see more there. Yeah, so there are Tony. I don't know how much. I mean, I'm a low carb, sugar free food blogger. That is my day job. So I've had a lot of experience. I've been doing it. Actually, my blog just turned 7 years old on the 29th of September on my birthday. So it is hard to get certain sweeteners. There are some that work really well and that act like sugar and dissolve well. And then you have to watch some because they'll have funky taste and stuff like that. But you're right, it does. There's a few that I have. If you ever want to try them, you let me know, and I'll send you a couple that I really like that work well in custard, so they don't leave it grainy and stuff. Thank you, Jamie. So the one thing I was going to tell you, Tony, you mentioned the one thing that is hard is the pecan pie. So that pie is really hard to make sugar-free for sure. It's a very, very scientific pie, if you will, and the low-carb sweeteners, their makeup doesn't quite act like the pecan pie, so it's a little bit tougher.
And our pecan pie is different.
What do you mean?
He was saying that sounds like a pecan pie, which is the custard, but I don't think ours. I don't think we.
Oh, I must have missed that one. I may have misunderstood, Tony.
He said it sounded like a custard. It sounded like a pecan pie without the pecan.
Oh, it kind of is, except for talking about the egg custard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the egg custard's a little bit different. It's more like a creamy milk pie with eggs that make it thick. So it tastes like sweet custard but yeah. So it's a little bit easier than like a pecan custard. What is that? It's basically a nutritional. What is it, guys? I can't even think of it. it is corn syrup, right? Isn't that what goes in traditional pies? So there are a couple of keto, low sugar substitutes for corn syrup, but they're really hard on your tummy. And if you're not used to them,
Well, there are some low carb pecan pies that don't have the
okay.
corn syrup, but that's not the way we're used to it.
Okay, yeah. So Anthony's telling me he is yeah, I think Jamie should. Yeah, you should, Jamie, do Noodle November. Anthony was saying that there were a couple of different kinds of pecan pies that are keto, but they're not like the traditional Southern pecan pies. Or yes, exactly, Lori. It is gets kind of really done on top, but it's really soft and jiggly still in the inside. It's really good. That was my dad's favorite. I remember that. And then my mom made chocolate and coconut pie. It was all really good. So, yep, Jamie, you should totally do Noodle November. You guys, I can't edit out all my tongue twisters and my gibberish when I'm live, so I don't know how many of these I'll do. Oh, and then what's the other? Then we have Dovember. Oh, she said she would, Tony. Lock her in. So a creme brulee is a flan actually has gelatin in it, I think, Tony. I've never made flan, but I think it actually, and maybe prepping for heaven or somebody can actually tell you different. But yay, you're locked in, Jamie. So a flan actually has like a gelatin in it, I think, and a creme brulee is basically just cream and sugar and eggs, and the eggs is what makes it set up. Oh, see, I've never had rhubarb. Isn't that crazy? I need to probably try and grow some if I don't kill it like I do other stuff. So, so I can actually try it because I've heard a lot about rhubarb and all kinds of stuff. I need to try it because I never have. It's always so pretty, but I'm trying to make sure I hadn't missed anybody's comments. If I have, I'm so sorry, guys. Bear with me. Oh, I mean, I love chicken pot pie. I just see your comment. I do love chicken pot pie. That chicken pot pies are a good way. You can make it turkey pot pie, right, and use your leftover turkey. Oh yeah, see, I've never tried it at all, Tony. I've never tried rhubarb. I've heard it's really good, and I bet I would like it, but I never have. Never tried it. This is my notes, so I wouldn't ramble. I figured I'd ramble all night. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to drive you guys crazy. Oh, Susan likes strawberry rhubarb too. See, I'm behind the times. I haven't tried it. What is wrong with me? Okay, so we talked about Noodle November. And Tony, is it start on the 1st and go to the 30th? And there's 2 of us each day, right? On Noodle November? I think so. Okay, yeah. So 2, you guys check out Tony's channel and watch for those. They drop on the 1st. And then there's also in Dovember, and I think that's Tuliloo Creates. Pretty sure. All this stuff I could have told you without a doubt before this camera started rolling. Now I'm doubting myself. But Dovember is just what it sounds. It is good. Thanks. So it's exactly what it sounds. It's all about the dough, and it runs all month, I believe, in November. And Linda has 2 of us each day, I think. No, I'm sorry. We each have 2 videos. Mine is on the 6th of November and the 20th of November. So you guys let me know what you think. I think I'm going to do fried pies, and I'm going to do a cheesy pull apart bread and probably sourdough, since that's a kind of bread that works best with us. But I'm still trying to figure those out. But most likely that's what it's going to be. And so that's the 3 that I know about. Tony or Jamie, if you guys know of any more, there's Noodle November, Thanksgiving pies, and Dovember. Am I missing any more for November? And then we already talked about Ashley from CNC Farms is doing the 12 days of Christmas in December, and I am on December the 3rd, and I'm going to do chewy molasses cookies, and those are anything but sugar-free. But once a year during the holidays, I make chewy molasses cookies with Nathaniel, And so I thought that'll be the one time I make it and we'll film it. So I think you're right, Susan. Although I have seen more people growing it around here. So, but I think you're right. Don't doubt yourself. You'd be surprised at what all goes through my head. It's probably good I do doubt myself. Yep. Sherry's doing a candy Christmas and I'm in that one too. I need to make, I don't know what I'm going to do for that yet. I will probably do a sugar-free option so we can eat it, but I may not, and I may just make it and gift it because I have a small bakery business on the side, and so I do a lot of baking, like a lot of the sourdough I bake for my customers. And this time of year, it's a lot of. This week I had chocolate whoopie pies and all that kind of stuff. Chocolate whoopie pies, pumpkin bread, banana bread, and all that. So I may do some sweet treats to add to my menu. Is that the candy one, Blue? She may still have some. I don't know. I haven't seen anything come out on it, so you may check with her. I bet Tony. Ooh, ruby chocolate candies. I think I saw that somewhere. What is that exactly? Is that ruby chocolate? That red? Is it the red chocolate? Like the red cocoa? Jamie, can you? Jamie. Sorry, Tony. Do you know if Sherry still has any openings that you could tell Blue about? I'm not sure. Oh, Jamie, what are you doing for yours, Jamie? Y'all give me some ideas. You guys can inspire me. Good job. Tony said he'll check for you, Blue, so that's good. Yeah, so far that's the only one I'm in. I've in 2 in December. I don't know. That's probably all I will do in December since December is so busy. Yeah, so from now till Christmas, now to Thanksgiving, really, I'll be busy with some of the stuff, and then after that, picks up with different stuff. So yeah, stay pretty busy. But thankfully, I try and pace myself because since I have to work on the blog too, and then I have to try and get YouTube, which I try and pace myself. Like I only bake the first part of the week, and I have deliveries on. I meet and deliver on Thursday, so that helps. Then the weekend is when I do my YouTube recording and stuff like that. And then Monday through Wednesday, I do the bakery and the blog. So try to keep myself balanced. I feel like I'm not looking at you guys, and I'm looking at the comments the whole time. So sorry about that. Let's see. So I think what Halloween comes up next. We're not big Halloween people, so we don't really do anything. Do you guys celebrate Halloween a lot? Or do you do anything big? Do your kids dress up and trick or treat? I bet it'll be good, Jamie, whatever it is. I'm still, oh, look, there's Claire. Hey, Claire. I'm going to see if I can grab your channel really quick since I had it open earlier. Claire is my longtime friend. I've known her for a few years now. We met through Trim Healthy Mama, which is a diet plan, and YouTube. So I'm going to grab her channel link because she's actually doing Noodle November with Tony. So let me put it in here. Oh, wow. I should have known that. Jamie, you're on it. I don't even know why I bother. I forget I have good admins in here. I think Anthony deserted me. I think he got bored. I think he figured you guys had it, so he left. Thank you, Jamie, for doing that. Claire, I'm so glad you came. We were talking about the pie collaboration with Claire's doing that one with us too. Oh yeah, I bet that would be fun. Yeah, we're definitely low key. We tend to do low key a lot, but because the week and stuff is so busy, so we kind of try and use holidays as a reset. Oh, you're fine, Tony. You are fine. Claire, you got all your kids set for dinner, or are you still in the process of cooking, Claire? Yes, it's going to be. I think Claire. I think Are you still doing the pie you told me about, or did you change your mind? Either way, that one sounded good. Oh, the dough is rising. Claire is a baker, a bread baker. She bakes bread and pizza crust. And oh, it's Friday night. It's your pizza night, isn't it? So Claire's doing peach pie and from peaches that she canned out of their backyard. She lives in California, so she just picks them off the back tree, right? Those ones you pick and canned. So awesome. But Claire, you should watch Claire's channel. I think she's going to start doing some videos. Claire actually is one of the ones that inspired me to start grinding my own wheat berries. And yep, pizza night every night. I thought so. But she actually has a grain mill, and she's the one that got me onto Azure Standard and grinding my own wheat and stuff, which I'm still going to learn how to do the fresh wheat with my sourdough. So Claire is a good one to watch for that. She's just jumping back in and joining me. So you guys check her out and subscribe to her, and then maybe in the future she'll show us how to make some of her bread and stuff. Hey Ashley, oh, you're not late, you're just on time. I'm just rambling. Hopefully I'm not boring everybody to death. We've just talked about all the collaborations, and if you want to put some of the details, Ashley, of your collaboration, we talked about your collaboration earlier, but if you want to drop any notes or anything about yours, your cookie collaboration in the comments, feel free to do that. And hopefully somebody will drop your channel. And if they don't, you can drop your channel for me. See, Lori, I'm reading your comment. Yeah, even if we did Halloween, Lori, we're like in the middle of nowhere, like out in the middle of the cow pasture. So the only thing that would come by here is probably coyotes. So it's like, even if our light was on, nobody would come. So sometimes church has fall festival. Our church doesn't here that we go to now, but before, some churches we went to would have like fall fest, not on Halloween, but some other time, and the kids would get candy there. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can see what your comment is, Amanda. Oh, yeah. So I thought about, somebody else asked me a while back, you can go see some of my older videos. I did share meal prepping and freezer cooking, and I still do that for myself. But I didn't know. It seems like my viewers have shifted. I've got a lot of new subscribers, but if you guys, if you want to see some meal prep, like meals that you go in the freezer and pull up, I'll definitely share those, because I still do that for us, because with the Baking for Everybody and YouTube and the blog, I just about serve freezer meals at least 2 or 3 times a week. So I can definitely share some of that for sure. Yeah, budget friendly, right? Isn't it crazy how much groceries are right now? I swear every time I go to the store, everything's a different price. Like even Aldi. Okay, let me give you an example. And this is something I was probably going to do in a video. I used to do grocery hauls, but I haven't done those in a while. But like, just say, for instance, Aldi's mayo. When I first started shopping at Aldi, it was $1.79 for what is it, 32 ounces? Um, hey Chuck, look, it's my favorite Chuck and Belinda in the house. Oh, don't worry about it. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Ashley's gonna do a video soon telling about her 3 recipes a day. Man, I'm gonna have to write all those down too. But anyway, so that mayonnaise I was talking about, I don't want to get distracted because I was talking to Amanda about her question. So frugal, yeah, the mayonnaise is now it went from $1.79 to $1.89. Then it went from $1.89 to $2.29. And when I bought it the other day, it was over $3. No, $2.29. Yeah, over $3 for the mayonnaise now. And it started out at $1.79. So it's really nuts how expensive stuff is. Okay, Susan, I'll definitely start doing that. I'm trying to think, I need to do some cooking next week for the freezer? So I'll try and get some videos of that and put it out. Because because they really are lifesavers for me a lot of times, especially with the stuff that Nate is homeschooled, but he does have a lot of stuff going on like robotics and all kinds of clubs that he's in. So a lot of times freezer meals or I can pull out, or a lot of times we have freezer burritos or breakfast casseroles. They're huge lifesavers. Oh, I know, Tony. That'd be so handy because I was wondering about if you guys had started working on that or not. Hey, Anthony, did we run you off? Did I bore you to death? He's sweeping for me. Okay. Oh, thank you for doing that. He's doing house chores for me. Thank you. I did the wash all, you know how it's laundry day. We washed all the bedding and stuff, and I don't mind washing all of it, but I hate putting it all back on. And so Anthony done it for me. Thank you. And now he's sweeping. So we'll let him do all that. What is that emoji for, Jamie? Yeah, please hit the thumbs up if you have. I appreciate that. Oh, you talking about the mayonnaise, maybe? So yeah, everything is extremely expensive. So frugal ideas. I'll write that down, Amanda. And for the freezer meals. Hey, look, it's Andrea from Digging for Health. You guys, she just had a Pumpkin Palooza 2022 open collab for the first week, and it was so awesome. That playlist is on her channel. If somebody can drop her channel, you guys should go back and watch them because there were some really good. Yes, Claire, we'll talk about that more too. Maybe I'll have Claire on sometime and she can talk about grains because they are frugal when you buy them in bulk. It is kind of expensive to get started though. Wouldn't you agree, Claire? Because you have to get a grain meal. But they are a great way to if you guys haven't ever read or listened to like Sue at Bread Becker's or Claire, is it Felicia over at Grains and Grit? The amount of nutrition in wheat that you grind your own will blow your mind compared to store bought. So that's really what got me. And so the bread that we do eat, we have certain times of the year where we go vegan, and so we do eat more bread during those times. And so the bread that we do make is either sourdough, which you guys may have seen some of my videos on that, or freshly grained milled bread that I make, and I have a video to that bread on my channel as well. But yeah, so either I learned from Claire or she got me hooked on Felicia at Grains and Grit, and then Sue over at the Bread Beckers. If you guys are interested in learning about the frugality of grinding your own wheat or corn for and how healthy it is. Hey, Gotta Grow, thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah. So check into that. I'm going to try and do more videos. I was going to show you something. I got something so exciting today. Yeah. So lentils and beans we eat a ton of those, especially when we're fasting from meat and stuff, and they are really good and really cheap. But even at the store, I don't know if you got it, even beans and lentils have went up. Look at this, guys. I know you probably can't tell what it is, but this came today and I'm super excited about it. It is a solar oven. Check it out. You guys, if you watched any of the Last Chance cook-off, Chris from Chris and Larry's Homestand, Tony, can you link her video where she did the sun oven? If you get a chance. If you can't, don't worry about it. But she did. I've been wanting a sun oven for years, and the one she had was kind of a bag one. And so I saw this one on Amazon the other day, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting it because I've been wanting for one for years. I know, Ashley. Let me know if you get it. Maybe we can do some videos, team up and do some videos on newbies using sun ovens, right? I need to get Chris's book. I didn't win her cookbook, but I need to order one so I'll have it because I'm definitely going to video myself either using it or failing at using it. One or the other. Yeah, Amanda. Well, maybe I can have you and the boys over here. We could cook something and see how well that goes, right? Yeah. So keep me posted, Ashley, and I'll keep you posted. We can do some videos and see if it does. I don't know. Do you have to have special pots for them? Do you know, Ashley? I know Chris had these. They look like Dutch ovens, but they kind of look plastic. I didn't know if I've wanted one for so long, Jamie. And then I saw that one. I was like, okay, I'm getting it. I'm just gonna because it was only this one was only I think it was $39, so not bad, especially if we can use it, it works good. So I'll do a review if it works good. And if it doesn't, I'll tell you it's crap. Because I don't have any problem telling you it's crap if it's not. Yeah, so Amanda and them were Boy Scouts for a long time, and she was a leader. So Amanda's the one taught me how to start a fire out back. So when she come over, so yeah, we can have that cooking adventure together, Amanda. Hopefully, it'll be something the boys will eat. They won't look at us like we're crazy. Okay. And thank you, Andrea. She says dark thin wall pots work best, but you can use any according to Google. Yeah. Google, I should have Googled it, shouldn't it? Yeah. So I'm gonna look. I figured that my Dutch oven, the one I use outside, probably would be too big for in there. I didn't know if it would heat. So I'm gonna look and see if I can find some smaller ones. But yeah, so that's a new adventure I'll probably do on the channel, but I'm super excited about it. It just came today, right before we started. That along with some seeds that I ordered to restock some of my seeds that we used all of. Yeah, so Tony linked to Chris's video. Chris is from Chris and Larry's Homestead. She actually wrote a cookbook to a solar oven. And I bet if you go to her channel, probably underneath her video there, she probably has a link to where you can order it. And but I'll need to get that cookbook now. Yeah, I know, Gotta Grow. I'm gonna see if I can post a link to it really quick. Bear with me, and I'll show you one. Now, listen, I haven't used it, okay? So I don't want. I can't say if it's perfect, if it's amazing, but it looks really like the one that Chris did her video on. Not exactly, but it. But I'll post a link to it. Give me just a second. But yeah, so hopefully it turns out. But yeah, I thought it was a steal. Let me go back and a bargain for sure. Yeah, $39.97. Here, let me post it there. Okay, and just the full disclosure, this is my affiliate link. It's the only quickest way for me to grab it. So just to let you look at it. I'm not saying you have to order through there, but there you go. That's just I should have said solar oven, but that's the one I ordered. The one that this one here, and it's like a bag type. It just zips up. It looks really. Hopefully, it's not one of those things that you take out. I'm not going to open it here because I may not ever get it back in there. But it's it folds up and it has like a carrying handle. Yeah, so I'm excited about it. We're going to test it out. I'll let you guys know maybe how it is. So, oh yeah, I need to save that mark too. You do, Claire. So Claire, you have plenty of sunshine, don't you? Hey, yours may even cook, Claire, from just the heat in your backyard. Claire and them have had a really hot summer and a dry summer. It always Claire and I talk a lot on Marco Polo, her and I are good friends, and she's always telling me when I tell her we hadn't had rain for 6 weeks this summer, we had a drought. And Claire's like, we hadn't had rain for 6 months. She's like, probably laughing at me. Oh, you're welcome, Gotta Grow. So yeah, let me know if you guys have a solar oven that you used before. But the $39, I thought, hey, it's a good place to start for me because it's pretty affordable. Yeah, California is super drought. It's the definition of drought, right? I don't know how I could do. I don't know if I could live out there. I probably could if I got used to it. It's just like some people say they can't live here because of the humidity here in Arkansas, but you get used to it. Oh my word, I've been going 54 minutes. Have I rambled? I've probably been rambling the entire time. So if you have stayed around this whole time, thank you for sticking through me. Hey, oh yeah. I'm sure it's pretty hot down there in South Texas too. Yeah, you get plenty of heat, and plenty of sun. So, all right. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm trying to. Oh, Blue. So maybe do you have a video, Blue, on how to make a solar oven? If you have, drop a link, and I'm gonna go check your site out earlier when I get off here later, so I can see. Oh, Andrea. So when I say I've gotten used to it, I guess what I mean is I deal with it. Cause listen, here I call fall big girl season. Okay, because summer is not chubby girl season. It's not friendly. I cannot stand it. It's sweat. You sweat. Okay, so you get up in the morning, right? I know. The humidity. I I don't know. I guess it's better than no rain. Because Claire and them have a dry, hot heat out in California, so I guess they're probably both bad in their own way. But like fall is my jam, seriously, because I don't like sweating. And like during the summer here, we had several days where it was 109, 110, and yeah, a freezer clam. I think what you heard me say is Amanda was saying that she wanted me to do some freezer meals. And I think that's a good idea, Ashley. Maybe we should do a freezer meal collaboration. Maybe we should. And since you brought that up, maybe you can help or do one, and I'll help you if you want me to. But it was a freezer meal. She was wanting to see more frugal and freezer meals, which, but yeah. So we're definitely getting cooler here in Arkansas for sure. But it is Arkansas, so it was 70 something today. It could be 104 tomorrow. You never know. Well, let me see. Listen, I'm all about trying to keep my skin looking younger, Andrea. So if I have to sweat to do that, maybe I can tolerate it a few more minutes a day. You can watch the replay. I hope there is a replay because this is my first time using StreamYard, and it said that it's not recording, so I may not have a replay to upload. I have no idea. I probably should have studied this a little bit more before I jumped in like this. Yes. Is that the raspberry filling for the cake? Is there a lid to that bowl? If you don't mind putting the lid and putting it in the fridge, that way it'll be sorry. Huh? Okay, thanks. I had to make raspberry filling for my lemon cake that I'm doing this, and he's putting it away for me. Oh, Missouri. Where are you at, Ashley, in Missouri? Because I'm in not too far. Well, I say not too far, only about a couple hours from Branson, but you're probably way away from Branson, right? I don't know why when somebody tells me they're in Missouri, I wonder if they're close to me. Like, Oh yeah, Claire, that's what I bet. Dry. It is pretty though out there, Claire, with all those fruit trees and everything, and some of those mountains and stuff that you show me. So there's good in everything, right? Good in every place. Oh, okay, gotcha. When there so there was a homesteaders convention or conference in Missouri before HOA, like a couple months ago, because I know Dale and them went, and Anna from Furman and Homestead, because she's in Missouri now too. So I want to go to that next year. So yes, there are some. Claire shares some pretty spots with me in our Marco Polo conversations. Okay, so I've almost been on here an hour. That's crazy. It goes fast. I didn't know how it would go. And there's 16 people watching right now. I didn't think I would have one, to be honest. But I sure appreciate you guys coming on. And I know that we said freezer meals and frugal meals. So if you guys have any other ideas of what would be helpful to you guys, you can always just leave me a comment, shoot me an email, anything like that. And then if we have not dropped your channel in the comments already, feel free to drop your channel. And if you guys have not hit the like button, please do that. I feel so weird asking people to do that on my own videos. Yes, this is my first live. You probably could tell, Andrea, I've probably rambled and been on here stuttering over myself an hour now. So, oh no. You know what I think may help is I used to work for Hilton Hotels. Yeah, Frugal Meals in 2022. That sounds like a good one, Claire. I used to work for Hilton and I was one of their trainers. And so I had to train big classes of call agents coming in, and we did it live like this with a whole group of like 200 new call agents. So maybe that helped. Oh, thank you, Claire. So, but I couldn't have done it without all of you guys coming in and supporting me. So I will actually probably sign off pretty soon because it's about 8 o'clock here. I know some of you guys on the East Coast are in the middle of dinner prep, and then I'm on the West Coast. On the East Coast, it's 9 o'clock. So I won't keep you guys, but thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. And I will watch out for all those amazing collaborations that are coming. Listen, not all hot dogs are frugal anymore. Have you seen the price of hot dogs? Even they're crazy. You can't even get cheap hot dogs anymore. And if you do get cheap hot dogs, you may not want to read the ingredients in them, right? See, it's 9 o'clock there where Lori prepping for heaven is. So, okay. So I'm going to get off here. I appreciate you guys saying watch out for the crock pot meals coming out on my channel next week and the week after. And then I look forward to seeing all your videos for those that are in the November collaborations. And it has been fun, Amanda. Thank you so much. I can always count on you to be my cheerleader and have my back. So I love you for it. And I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much, Blue. Thank you so much for coming in. You're right. If they're cheap, you may not want to eat them. So I'll see you guys later. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed night. Thanks, Mom. I love you.